What's going on, guys? It's your boy Lucas here from One Stop Shop RC Adventures. In the garage still. We're actually out here, we're working on the Kraton. Getting ready to try to get everything switched over. I got the complete front end off of the Kraton. Or rear end, I should say, sorry. Rear end right there. I got the complete front end off of it. I took them all pretty much off in one big section. So we got the front end over here. We got the rear end right here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take all the rest of this off, the center diff. I don't need that because I have the hot racing servo mount. We're going to take off the rest of this, the battery box, the receiver box and everything. We're going to go ahead and mount that on the new chassis. And after that, then we're going to start switching over for I'm going to change out the front shock tower to the new shock tower. We're going to put our new center braces on, and we're going to put the new front bumper on. Then we're going to start piecing the M2C chassis together. And then, like I said, we'll have it all together except for waiting for the rear shock tower. So this is where I'm at right now, guys. I'll be back on here in a little bit when we get a little bit farther. All right, guys, here we are. We got the chassis bare. There's the old chassis. It's not really in bad shape, to be honest with you. It's a little bent. I don't know if you guys can see that right there, but you can see right there at the back, it's just a little bent this way. Not much though. I mean, not bad at all, but we got everything apart. And how I'm going to do this is I took all the screws, each and individual screw, and they're all in the holes in the chassis, the M2C chassis. So now, since I've got everything apart from here, I'm going to take them screws and transfer them back to this one. And as I go to put things together, I'm going to be able to pull the screws out of this one and put them where they go. So that's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to jump back off here, guys. I'm going to get to working, and I'll be back in a few minutes. All right, guys, here we are. We got all the electronics on. We got the new Spectrum motor in, the ESC. We got the Savox servo, SW1210. We got everything in the receiver box. We got the receiver in there for now. I'm going to do the SL3, I think it is, SLT3. That come on the new Arrmas until I get the receiver for my Smart. So there we are. We're going to go ahead now, and we're going to go ahead and put the front shock tower on. Alrighty, guys. I'll be back as soon as we get her on. Alright, guys. As you can see on back, we have the center diff, motor mount, ESC mount, servo horn, battery box, and receiver box is in right now, guys. We're getting ready to probably go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and probably mount the motor and mount the ESC next, and possibly go ahead and put the servo in. And then after that, I guess we'll start, we'll probably go on the front end right here. We'll probably go ahead and put the new shock tower in and get it apart and back together. And then we'll probably put the new chassis braces on the front and rear. And then we'll start setting it back together. Alrighty. I'll catch you guys in a few. Man, that thing looks bad to the bone. Alright, guys, here we go. We got the front end back on. Everything mounted on it. We got the hot racing shock tower on. We got the hot racing front chassis brace on. We're going to go ahead and put the rear end on. Listen to me. Even though we're waiting on the rear end shock tower, but I can go ahead and I can do that while it's on. So it's no big deal. So I'm going to go ahead and put everything back on. And we'll get back to you as soon as we get it on. All right, guys, here we are. We got everything back on. M2C chassis. Let's see. Flip it around right there, guys. Bam. M2C racing chassis. Hot racing. Hot racing right there. Woo, chassis braces. All the electronics are in it. I haven't done anything with the servo. That's just laying on there for now. Bam, hot racing front shock tower. Just waiting on the rear one. Like I haven't said that 30 times. Nice hot racing servo mount. Got it put in there. Man. RPM front bumper. Got that on there. Get a nice look at this beautiful chassis right here. RPM A-arms. Upper and lower in the front. Obviously just lower in the back. Got RPM wing mount. And the RPM A-arms and wing mount actually came with the car when I got it. So, getting our basher body ready. I got to do some shoe goo, all that stuff. Got the GoPro mount on top. Got the heavy metal RC sticker on the front. M2C Racing on the side with some like smart stickers. I got a few stickers on the parts I got. I actually have my GoPro mount bolted to the top, so it'll probably end up breaking that mount on my GoPro. I don't care. Got her stitched up in a couple places where she was coming apart. Just got to put some shoe goo and some drywall tape in there, and that's about it, guys. So pretty excited. I was just going to do a little bit of the build tonight, but I went ahead and decided to just pretty much do it all except for that rear shock tower, and I can do that while the rear end and everything is back on there. I can just take everything apart and snap it on there, or screw it on there, snap it. Yeah, right. All right, guys. Well, I hope you guys liked this video. I know it was a little long, but make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment. See ya!